Ever wondered how to make a healthy yet delicious snack? Welcome to our journey to the scrumptious world of banana oat cookies. Packed with the goodness of ripe bananas, oats, and your choice of nut butter, these cookies are a delightful treat that doesn't compromise on health. They're perfect for a quick breakfast, a midday snack, or even a guilt-free dessert. So, if you've been on the hunt for a recipe that balances taste and nutrition, this one's for you. Stay tuned to learn how to prepare this mouth-watering snack. Before we start, gather all the ingredients. At the heart of these scrumptious banana oat cookies are 2 ripe bananas and a cup of rolled oats. We'll also need half a cup of peanut butter or your preferred nut butter for a creamy texture. Now, to sweeten things up a bit, we'll add a 1/4 cup of honey or maple syrup, depending on your preference. A teaspoon of vanilla extract gives a subtle depth to our cookie's flavor. If you adore the warm, comforting aroma of cinnamon, feel free to add half a teaspoon. A pinch of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon to be precise, will balance out the sweetness. For those who love a bit of crunch and sweetness, half a cup of chocolate chips or raisins and a 1/4 cup of chopped nuts such as walnuts or almonds make fantastic optional add-ins. Now that we have our ingredients, we're ready to start cooking. First things first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. This step is crucial to ensure that your cookies bake evenly and achieve that perfect golden brown color. While our oven is gradually getting up to temperature, let's turn our attention to preparing the baking sheet. A simple lining of parchment paper or a light greasing will ensure our cookies don't stick. This way, not a single morsel of our delicious banana oat cookies will go to waste. With our oven heating up, let's move on to the bananas. Scene script, time to peel and mash those ripe bananas. Every great recipe starts with a simple action, and for our banana oat cookies, that action is mashing our bananas into a smooth, sweet paste. Grab your trusty fork or potato masher and get to work. The sweet, fragrant aroma of ripe bananas will fill your kitchen, a delightful hint of the treat that's to come. Once our bananas are mashed, it's time to add a bit of decadence. In goes the peanut butter, or any nut butter you prefer. The richness of the butter pairs beautifully with the sweetness of the bananas, creating a heavenly blend of flavors. To this mix, we add a touch of honey or maple syrup for a natural sweetness that's just right, and a dash of vanilla extract for a hint of warmth and depth. Now it's time to incorporate our dry ingredients. We have rolled oats to give our cookies a wholesome, hearty texture. Cinnamon is optional, but it adds a lovely warmth and spice that complements the sweetness of our mix. A pinch of salt is all we need to bring out the flavors of our other ingredients. If you're feeling adventurous, fold in some chocolate chips or raisins and perhaps a handful of chopped nuts. Each bite will be a delightful surprise, full of different textures and flavors. Now the moment we've been waiting for, forming the cookie dough. Using a spoon or a cookie scoop, portion out your dough onto your prepared baking sheet. Remember to space them a few inches apart to allow for spreading. Then gently flatten each mound of dough with the back of a spoon or your fingers. This ensures that our cookies will bake evenly and achieve that perfect golden brown color. And there you have it. Our cookie dough is ready for the oven, a tantalizing promise of the sweet, wholesome treat that awaits us. Now, we have our cookie dough ready for the oven. Now let's shape and bake these cookies. Our cookie dough is ready and eager to transform into scrumptious, mouth-watering cookies. Scoop out spoonfuls of the dough and drop them onto the prepared baking sheet. Remember to space them a few inches apart to allow them to spread and bake evenly. You can use a cookie scoop or simply your trusty spoon to form rounded mounds. Next, it's time to flatten each cookie slightly. You can use the back of your spoon or even your fingers. This little step ensures that the cookies spread and bake evenly. Now, with our cookies all set on the tray, it's time to introduce them to the heat. Place the baking sheet in the preheated oven and let the magic happen. The sweet aroma of baking cookies will soon fill your kitchen. Bake the cookies for 10 to 12 minutes, just until the edges turn a delightful golden brown. But remember, keep an eye on them. We don't want to overbake our cookies. After the timer dings, it's time to meet your freshly baked cookies. But hold your horses, they're hot and need to cool down a bit. Allow the cookies to cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes. This helps them set and makes them easier to handle. Next, transfer the cookies to a wire rack to cool completely. The wire rack allows air to circulate around the cookies, cooling them evenly. It's a little bit of waiting, but trust me, it's worth it. As they cool, the cookies will firm up and their flavors will fully develop. And there you have it, folks. The baking and cooling process might seem a bit tedious, but it's a crucial part of making these banana oat cookies. It's what transforms simple ingredients into a treat that's not just delicious, but also packed with nutrients. Our cookies are baked and cooled, they're ready to be savored. These banana oat cookies are a scrumptious and healthier alternative to traditional cookies. Packed with the goodness of ripe bananas, rolled oats, and your choice of nut butter, these cookies are an ideal blend of taste and nutrition. A hint of honey or maple syrup adds just the right amount of sweetness, while optional add-ins like chocolate chips or nuts give you the freedom to customize each batch to your liking. Imagine starting your day with these cookies, or perhaps enjoying them as a midday pick-me-up. They're even perfect for those late-night cravings when you want something sweet but not overly indulgent. But the beauty of these cookies doesn't stop at their taste and nutritional value. They're also incredibly easy to make. So, whether you're a seasoned baker or trying your hand at baking for the first time, this recipe is for you. So, go ahead, give it a shot. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop us a comment. We'd love to hear about your baking adventures, and if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to share it with your friends and family. Thank you for watching. Remember to share your banana oat cookies with us in the comments. Until next time, happy cooking!